With that intro setting the mood for you all, I'd like to present to you Observer, a game I hold near and dear to my heart. I played it a while ago, but since I became a content creator, I wanted to make a little recommendation video to anyone who loves horror games but didn't get the chance to play this game for whatever reason. This is a psychological horror thriller which is set in a dystopian future where a huge war left both sides destroyed, allowing for one very evil and power-hungry corporation to seize control over the people. That corporation is Chiron. With Chiron in power, every aspect of society has become systematically oppressive, designed to brainwash and control the people at every turn. Respect through surveillance is a common phrase you'll hear throughout the game. You play as Daniel Lazarski. He is what the game's title is all about. He grudgingly works for Chiron knowing that they aren't all they're cracked up to be, but they keep him in check by constantly watching him and also through the use of a drug called synchrosine.
There you go. Looking better already.
Yeah, wouldn't want me to mess up. Can you see the headlines? Another leech goes berserk.
The game begins rather unassumingly. Dan is sitting in his car waiting for a call. His frequency is intercepted by a mysterious voice.
Careful what you say. This is a monitored channel.
Who is this? How'd you get this frequency?
Don't you recognize me?
Adam?
Yes. Well, what's left of me? Dad.
Having no current tasks to take care of in the moment, Dan heads off to find Adam, his estranged son. So begins the descent into madness.
Class C district.
Jesus, Adam, the stacks. You just had to hit bottom, huh? Rock fucking bottom.
The beauty of this game is that it almost all takes place in one apartment complex, but also in one nightmarish evening. As Dan tries to find Adam, he also gets a glimpse into the lives of the other tenants in the building, which is nothing short of horrifying. From drug dealers to organ traffickers, to people who have given up on real life and instead choose to live in a virtual dream. Or even those who have given up on life in its entirety. However, this isn't even the worst part. The psychological in psychological horror comes when Dan engages in the act which his job title refers to. As an observer, he has multiple augments in his body that allow him to scan and sweep any crime scene for clues. But when those aren't enough, he can use the Dream Eater. In this technocratic world, everyone has a neural implant which records all of their memories. With the use of the Dream Eater, Dan can access those memories to see what they saw, despite the fact they themselves might not remember or are dead. The problem is, we humans remember things not exactly as they happen. Instead, we latch on to things that impact us most. Therefore, in our minds, things tend to be dramatized, particularly if the event was traumatic. So, when Dan hacks into someone's mind, he doesn't see how things happen exactly. He sees events as the suspect remembers them, while he puts the pieces together. This can make for very jarring and disorienting sequences that will leave you baffled.
Come on, eat. Eat.
Another caveat of the Dream Eater is that extended use of it will lead to the observer's memories bleeding into the suspect's memories, making it even more difficult to make sense of things, to separate the observer's memories from the suspect's. Lastly, not only do the observer's memories bleed into the suspect's when using the Dream Eater, but the Dream Eater's effects begin to bleed into his waking moments, blurring the lines between memories, dreams, and reality. Which is which? You will have to see for yourself in this roller coaster ride of an indie game. If there was something I had to criticize about the game, it would be the frame drops, which are not too uncommon, along with the occasional crash. One fatal flaw of the game is that there is a bugged trophy. The Pandemic trophy, which has you pick up all the nanophage cards in one playthrough, was impossible for me to attain because the card counter is broken. You will pick up cards only for the counter to not register them. So avoid the headache and do not attempt to platinum this game as I did. Besides that, Observer is an experience you won't soon forget. If you do, you can expect a visit from Mr. Lazarski. That'll jog your memory.